facing the Houston Rockets. And it's Chicago to start out. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Payton is out there with Jordan. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. Chicago shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Pippen. Chicago on defense. Stockton outside. Stockton on one end of the pick and roll. Malone on the other. Pass to Elliott. Looking for Ewing. He gets it there. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the evening.
At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. On defense, Houston. To the paint. Here's Rodman. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And there's the feed to Ewing. The 11-footer. Rebound by Pippen. Chicago with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Feeds it to Rodman. Payton outside.
Rockets foul. John Stockton. That's his first personal foul.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Rodman sets a screen. Down low, 6 to shoot. Jordan's shot is off.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Back to Drexler. The screen from Ewing. Drexler passes to Elliott. Malone a screen on Robinson. Jordan against Elliott. 18 feet out. Offensive rebound. Dumped down by Patrick Ewing.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. They trail by 1. To the left side wing. Looking for Ewing. He gets it there. The jump hook. Ewing with the silky jump hook. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now here's Payton. Passes it to Rodman. Jordan inside. Drexler defending. A beautiful fadeaway jumper by Jordan.
could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
He kicks it to Ewing. The fader. Ewing hitting the baseline J. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Pippen. Here's the floater. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Here's Payton. There's a screen by Robinson. Rodman kicks to Jordan. He feeds it to Robinson. Second shot opportunity, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It's on Patrick Ewing.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
For Chicago, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line for two.
First free throw is good. He's off on the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Drexler with it. Now Payton defending. Drexler drives in, takes it into the teeth of the D, and converts the layup.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Payton with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Rodman dishes to Payton. Ewing gobbles up the rebound.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
The dish to Pippen. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rodman. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Houston in the lead. Stockton outside. Drexler left side. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Drexler's got his second basket. And the Bulls with possession. Payton passes to Robinson. Robinson finishes in the paint.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Stockton kicks to Ewing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Outside Jordan. Pulls it from the elbow. And he connects with the jumper.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover.
Drexler. And it was, but it's offline. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bulls lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. Guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
They came out with the purpose of playing for one another, making the extra pass throughout that first quarter.
Guys, that is simply just good basketball. I mean, really good basketball. Total team effort out there.
Rockets trail. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Bulls 5 right now. Pippen is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Payton. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Robinson in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Pippen. The Rockets making the shot. Robinson a screen on Elliott. Here's Rodman. Here's Pippen. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
Drexler with another miss. Drexler against Payton. He dishes it to Robinson. Malone with the block. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Drexler. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Drexler's got 6. Clark, this tug-of-war game continues.
You know what? And they just keep flip-flopping the lead again and again and again.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Now here's Payton. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Lets it go from deep. Payton makes another fantastic move.
A wide-open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Drexler outside. No good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Payton dishes to Jordan. To the inside. The shot's good from Rodman. Rodman's got 5 now.
Jordan with a delightful delivery on that one.
Rockets trail by 4. Ewing a screen on Jordan. And stolen by Jordan. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Robinson drives in. It's hauled in by Ewing. Ewing's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Stockton outside to the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Robinson. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's Rodman. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Some good numbers for Patrick Ewing tonight. 9 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
And Clark, he's been terrific in terms of his positioning and boxing out very well also. Just battling hard on every possession.
First one falls for him. No good on the second free throw. The Bulls leading by 5. Jordan with it. Picked up by Stockton. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Here's Robinson. Goes back up. Outside for Pippen. Rodman with a screen on Ewing. Outside Pippen. Stolen by Ewing. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Drexler kicks to Malone. Payton left side. Pass to Jordan. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Jordan's got 6. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Pippen can't hit.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Ewing, a screen on Rodman. Stockton passes to Ewing, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
A nice shot by Jordan.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Payton against Drexler. Dishes to Malone. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Bulls as they wrap up the second quarter with a 13-5 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Patrick Ewing in this game so far, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Rockets trail by 7. They've got Elliott. Ewing is out there with Malone. Then it's Stockton. And it's Drexler in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Stockton against Jordan. Malone a screen on Jordan. 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Elliott. Offline with his 3. The Bulls leading by 7. Outside Jordan. Takes it from 10. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. Here's Stockton. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Pippen, and it's blocked. Drexler passes to Elliott. Back to Drexler. The 10-footer. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Drexler's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Rockets. Payton kicks to Jordan. There's the pass to Rodman. And he slams it one-handed.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Outside Pippen. Pulls up on the wing. Pippen missing again.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here. For Chicago, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. That one misses for Robinson. Rockets trail by 9. Drexler dishes to Stockton. Kicks to Ewing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Outside Pippen. And here is Jordan. 8 points for him. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Jordan's got 10 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control, And I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Rockets trail by 11. Stockton passes to Ewing. Screen by Malone. Elliott kicks to Drexler. Fades back, and that one's good. Drexler's got 10 points in the game.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Shows nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds a spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pippen from deep three-point range, and the rebound goes to the Rockets. Stockton dishes to Malone. Here's Ewing. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Patrick Ewing at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Chicago leading by 8. Now Payton. Right side Rodman. Pass to Jordan. Bulls moving the ball around. And the dunk by Robinson.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Elliott kicks to Stockton. The screen from Ewing. The feed to Drexler. Passes it to Elliott. Back to Drexler. From the arc. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Payton outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Payton's got his second bucket tonight.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Elliott. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
And then Rodman with the dunk.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Pass to Elliott. Ewing against Robinson. No good from Ewing.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
It's Pippen with the drive. Here's Robinson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Robinson's got 9.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Ewing's jump shot finds the target.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Payton right side. Feeds to Jordan. The fadeaway jumper nailed by Michael Jordan.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Drexler. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Chicago. They lead by 14. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return.
Now let's
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Bulls leading by 14 on the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Dennis Rodman is out there with Pippen. Then it's Michael Jordan. Then it's Robinson. And it's Payton in at the 1 spot. Back to Jordan. Robinson kicks to Pippen. Trying his luck deep. Rebounded by Elliott.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Stockton passes to Malone. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Rodman with a screen on Stockton. Payton dishes to Rodman. Out to Payton from downtown. The shot is off, and Houston the other way now. As their comeback bid had better get started.
I think there's still enough time for him here, Kevin. I think there's a good chance they can make it happen.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one. And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out. If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Ewing kicks to Drexler. Drexler drawing the double team. Ewing with it. Robinson picks him up. Here's Drexler. The 19-footer is on the money.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Chicago leading by 10. Outside Jordan. He kicks it to Robinson. And Ewing with the block. But they'll get another chance. Robinson a screen on Drexler. Here's Jordan. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Okay, fans, put your hands together. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively, saying, listen, let's make the simple play. Take care of the basketball. We can't afford to waste any possessions. Guys, can they clean it up?
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And it's Drexler missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Bulls?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Payton against Stockton. Payton kicks to Jordan. The turnaround, and the shot is long. Rockets trail by 9. And there's the pass to Elliott. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Gary Payton. Some on-the-fly coaching right there from their leader.
And that's what you got to do. Never be afraid to remind someone what their role is. And they're a lot better off because of how vocal he is.
The free throw drops for Elliott. He's off on the second. The Bulls leading by 8. Now here's Jordan. Stolen by Stockton. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. Drexler against Pippen. Lets it go from the wing. That one wide left.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Jordan kicks to Payton. He feeds it to Robinson. Back to Payton. Robinson passes to Pippen. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Stockton. Drexler outside. And he jams it with authority.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. .105 left to play here in the fourth. Back to Stockton. Fires from 18. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
And really the focus right now is to stay hot. Not much time left to complete this comeback, so they've got to get it done now.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And, Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst, and I think it allowed them to put that run together.
They get it again. Outside for Pippen. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Sean Elliott. That's his first personal foul.
.35 seconds left in the fourth. Rodman with a screen on Drexler. And they double up Jordan. Back to Pippen. And they go to the intentional foul.
Clyde Drexler. That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Rockets, Scottie Pippen. At the line for 2.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stockton kicks to Drexler. Nails it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And, Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer from Stockton. Buries it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
Jordan kicks to Payton, and now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
You foul John Stockton, you're sending an 83% free throw shooter to the line. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a three-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the three to tie.
From deep, Drexler. Bullseye! A tremendous three to tie it up.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
Simply phenomenal, Greg, the effort we've seen from both sides here.
Time expires, and we're going to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1, getting going right now. And the Bulls start out with the ball. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Houston, Drexler out there with Stockton. Then it's Malone, then it's Elliott, and it's Ewing in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the free throw, no good. Rockets trail. Stockton with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Malone, a screen on Jordan. Stockton dishes to Malone. Got freed up. Nice work off the pit.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Rodman with a screen on Stockton. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Malone, and it's Houston with another.
Boy, really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
Malone's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Payton passes to Jordan. Robinson a screen on Drexler. Here's Jordan. Rockets with the rebound. Malone's got his 4th rebound in this one. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Jordan with it. Picked up by Stockton. Back to Payton. Lets it go with a 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Payton's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. Drexler drawing the double team. Screen by Malone. Stockton kicks to Malone. Back to Stockton. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the wing right side. Pippen dishes to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Take a look at what Robinson's been doing. 9 points. He's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And really just a great rhythm at the line, whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Stockton outside. There's the dish to Ewing. Double team on Ewing. Lets the three fly. Another miss by Houston. Here's Chicago. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here is Elliott. He dishes it to Drexler. And the three off target.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Payton with the ball. Rodman sets a screen. Here's Jordan. Good.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
Stockton from outside. Drexler passes to Elliott. Three-pointer. Stockton gets the bucket. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, Clark, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Looked to me like the amber light on